Hello again. So I finally got around to finishing off our basement tour. So last time we came from up here and round the corner down to the pigeon section around there. So this time we're actually going to go down to the loading bay with a few little trips here and there. So first one is our stock room, but it's not just a stock room, as you might notice. So this is all for the perfume testers. Now I was shown this room a little while ago, not because of this bit, but because of this bit. The staircase to nowhere. So luckily for you, I'm 5'2", so I can get a little bit closer. So let's go up the steps. Watch my head a little bit. So we've got normal sort of steps here. There's people above me making noises. And as you can see here, these are the original steps. So you would have had a little bit of a thing around here. And then you would have gone up to the ground floor. And as you can see, lovely carpet still attached. Now this carpet was laid in 1960, would you believe? But what was here? Why are these staircase to come down? So let me turn around and show you. And here we are. So a few weeks ago, I was shown this and realised that this was completely covered with either a bit of plaster or a bit of paint. So I've been coming down every now and again with a bit of surgical spirit and cleaning it up. So you can see exactly where we are now. And if you look closely, there's always a bit of a ghost sign there as well, and a different sort of font of letters through the other side. So it would have been something else before. Obviously still gents cloakroom, but it would have been written slightly differently. So it makes perfect sense when you come back in and you see all the tiles on the walls and tiles on the floor. So let's actually go into the loading bay. And you begin to see how vast the labyrinth underneath here is. So we're still clearing up at the moment, getting rid of rubbish and sorting out stock. Rather cold down here, as you can imagine. So that is the other side of the Grosvenor precinct. So that's where all the lorries come in and they load up. And the other side would be all the other shops and their loading bays too. But as you can see, it's all brickwork here. So we've got older bits and newer bits. So we're not quite sure which is which. And let's go for a little more of a stroll. And we'll come round in a bit of a circle, but it's all stock rooms all the way around. But of course, they've all been emptied and cleaned up of rubbish now. So we've got mannequins and stuff in there. And this is the section where our merchandise and visual ladies look after. And apart from the lovely picture of the gentleman in his pants. So we've got another little staircase here. Now apparently, for those of you who've been shopping here a long time, I don't know if you remember the Bally section, the shoe called Bally, the concession, and that's where it was that you used to go up, and that was their stock room. So that's sort of the other side of the ground floor. And that's one there. And this is just another stock room going through. All bits and pieces. But as you can see, the walls in here are very old in this section. So let's go back. Let's go to another section. Like I say, so this stock room goes all the way along over to the left hand side into a huge area. So we've had it for concessions and all our stock as well, all the way around there. Another big section here. A separate room here. See, we're getting a bit more echoey. Like I say, all this has been cleaned out ready for when we eventually close. And what is through here? There's another section. But take to note that these are large, thick doors here. I don't know if I can close them. Yeah, I'm giving you a show. So you can see a big heavy duty door. And another big heavy duty door this side too. So what do you think this was used for? Well, this was the vault for fur coats and fur jackets. So at the time they were very, very popular. Sort of late 19th century, 20th century. Obviously, yeah, they're not popular now at all. But this is where they were secured, in here. Obviously, because they were very, very valuable. And even some of our customers used to store their furs here if they didn't have anywhere secure in their own homes. And it was obviously a nice sort of cool environment, so they wouldn't be damaged. So this is where they were. And I'll go through another little section here. So we're getting into a more older bit there. You can see all little tunnels again. Older brickwork. And then a really old section again. And some more tunnels. So these must have gone all the way through originally, but I'm not sure what exactly they were used for. All the way archway. And then we'll pop back through. What you might have not noticed is this gap here. So what's in here? It's another staircase. And if we look all the way up to the top, and there's a doorway there. So this, and it's boarded up at the top, so it's not even worth me trying to scrabble through to show you. But this at the top actually is the other side of where the mat counter is. And apparently they could come down from the shop floor down here and down to the vaults to collect the fur coats. So as you can see, it's quite an old staircase. That's been there for a long, long time. And we'll come back out. And that's about it, really. This is lots of storage space. Any prospective buyers are looking. Quite eerie now it's empty. And I'll just go show you how big this is. There's another room through here. A bit further down. All through there. And go back a bit. But this actually joins up to the original corridor. So I'll just pop through to show you where I mean. So, yeah. Lots of space, which was originally full. And this area actually is for the concessions, so they've still got a few bits and pieces there that they need to come and collect. And that's about it. And then we're back onto the main corridor. And there you have it. That's me done. Bye for now.